Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I am going to do your December the 23rd, just for today, in a meditation. Hope you're having a beautiful morning. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation, and this is our H.O.O.D Recovery Services. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. The meditation for today is entitled New Ideals. We reevaluate our old ideals so we can become acquainted with the new ideals that lead to a new way of life. Basic text, page 94. Learning to live a new way of life can be difficult. Sometimes, when the going gets especially hard, we're tempted to follow the path of least resistance and live by our old ideals again. We forget that our old ideals are or were killing us. To live a new way of life, we need to open our minds to new ideals. Working the steps, attending meetings, sharing with others, trusting a sponsor, these suggestions may meet our resistance, even our rebellion. The NA program requires effort, but each step in the program brings us closer to becoming the kinds of people we want or we truly want to be. We want to change, to grow, to become something more than we are today. To do that, we open our minds, try on the new ideals we found in NA, and learn to live a new way of life. Just for today, I will open my mind to new ideals and learn to live my life in a new way. That's beautiful. I will open my mind to new ideals and learn to live my life in a new way. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Isn't that wonderful that we are even in a position today to review or analyze, or as it says here, reevaluate our old ideals and become acquainted with new ones? We're open-minded today. We're honest enough, first of all, the how of the program, we're honest enough to know that there is a need to reevaluate our old ideals. A lot of people will not do that. They're not honest enough. They're still in some level of denial, and they think that the way they used to do things is okay. It's gotten them this far. But honestly, is this far exactly where they want to be in active addiction? So they have a hard time being honest about that their best thinking got them to Narcotics Anonymous. So why not review your thinking patterns, your faulty schemas? Why not, why not review them? I mean, if they're okay, it's okay to keep them. But if they're not, this is about change, and change is constant. And one thing we must do to step away from actively using is to embrace change. Our old ideals, a lot of them weren't working for us. They were manipulating the heck out of people we said we cared about. And they were repositioning us to have to tell even more lies to get people to go along with what we thought was the way to go. Today, we're really in a wonderful, fortunate circumstance where we have the program and the 12 steps and the principles therein, the 12 traditions. I feel like the 12 steps helps me to work on myself. And I feel like the 12 steps helps me to exist within a group or community of like-minded people. And the reason why the traditions are so helpful is because they show us how the group should function, how the community of recovering individuals should function. And you know what? That also helps me with my family. That helps me with the people that I live with in my home. And maybe you don't have a big family that lives with you, but maybe you do. And if you do, those traditions, those spiritual principles within the tradition, right, can help you become a better team player, if you will. Really, even with work, when I think about being a team player, it can help you in so many areas. And so we have a program that really teaches us how to live. But a lot of these things that we are learning are new. The question is whether or not we're open-minded enough to embrace them. You remember where it says a new ideal cannot be grafted on a closed mind? We can't afford to be closed-minded. Some of our best opportunities await us, but we have to be open to new ideals. Today, I want that for you. I want you to really think about whether or not you are dogmatic or stubborn, or the way you see to do things is the only way that they can be done, and you're still doing things and operating in your old MO, right? Your old one. You're still operating in that old manner, your old way of thinking. And if that's you, make a commitment today to change that, because I want the best for you. And if you're already here listening, you clearly want the best for yourself as well. We need to be willing to give away, give away, get rid of a lot of our old ideals, embrace the new. My name is Mighty Stream, and you are flowing in the stream. So let's get out there and do mighty things today. Let's do mighty things. Let's think positively and